everyone, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Thursday, April 12th, 2018. Now what we've got going on today is the moon hanging out right here in Pisces. I think bringing our attention to what's going on inside us, what we feel emotionally, spiritually, getting in touch with ourselves, trying to figure out how we can be more whole and more at peace with our life. Also, what comes in with Pisces, making sense of everything that's been going on with our life lately so that we can overcome the past, make sense of the past, learn lessons from the past, and start to move forward in a much better way. And I think that's what we're just trying to figure out today, what's going on inside us, how we can process everything, make our peace with it so that we can move forward. All right, at 6 a.m. this morning, the moon, as it's moving through Pisces, makes a very pretty sextile to Saturn. Okay, and I think what that's doing is bringing a good chance for you to start to put more boundaries, more structure in your life in a very positive way. Maybe boundaries and maybe structure sounds boring, but to Pisces, it's necessary. To Pisces, it's helpful. To Pisces, it's like a joy to have structure. Because a lot of times when things are in Pisces, they're so free-flowing all the time, which is a good thing. Like, that's one thing that's great about Pisces. It brings great creativity and spirituality and intuition, but sometimes that really benefits from the structure Capricorn brings, which is why they sextile. All right, and I think that's what's going on, is that we've spent most of the morning with the moon being in Pisces here, trying to get some intuitions about our life, figure out what's going on inside us. And I think we figuring out what it is that we need to be more comfortable in life, to be more at peace with our life, us making sense of some things from the past, in some way processing it all, is in helping us to understand better where we want our life to go, to figure out what we need to do and in what way to start to put our life in the direction that it is that we want, feel much better about it and move in that direction. And I just see it being a positive thing coming in. Yeah, just understanding better what needs to be done and how to do it, and to feel more comfortable about where your life is going and how to build upon it, okay? And that's going to stay with you for most of the day, because after 6 a.m. Mountain Time, the moon does not make any more aspects until 4 p.m. Mountain Time, okay? And so I think most of the day we're just gonna be figuring out here, I think it's gonna be positive, what we need inside emotionally to feel better and how we can start building the structure in our life to support some of this emotional comfort, okay? Then at 4 p.m., after this happens, the moon moves further through Pisces and comes into a sextile here with Mars, which is running pretty close, fairly close to Saturn. And I think what that's gonna do, again, is give you some drive, some passion to act on your feelings, to start to do the things that you need to feel much better in life with what is going on with you. Maybe when the moon sextiled Saturn, you realized, okay, this is what I need in my life in order to feel more peace, in order to feel more whole. This is the direction I need my life to go in. These are the structures and the boundaries that I need to make me feel better. And then maybe at nighttime at 4 p.m. with the moon in the sextile to Mars, you actually begin to build those structures in your life. You actually begin to do the things to put your life in a better place. To feel better, to put more of the structure in, all right? And I see it being a good thing. Could also bring up lots of action, doing lots of things, I think in a sextile in a very positive way that can benefit you, also coming in at 4 p.m., okay? After that happens, 2 hours later, the moon moves further on and comes into a conjunction with Neptune, which is where you kind of see it in this chart, okay? And when the moon comes into a conjunction with Neptune, basically it just superpowers Pisces, because Neptune's the natural ruler of Pisces. So I think what it brings then is more insights, more intuition, more spirituality, more creativity. With Neptune, you get great compassion. Neptune cares very much about other people, about what's going on. That's why Venus really likes Neptune, really likes Pisces. Okay, and I think that's what's coming in, is you starting to build more of the structure in your life, to understand what structure you need, to act on this structure, then helps you finally unlock more of this intuition that you need, feel more at peace with your life, find more of your inspiration, your creativity, feel much better on the inside because you're doing all these other things that are helping you, that are very good for you. So I like it. At the same time that the moon comes into this conjunction with Neptune at 6 p.m., it also does a really great thing, and it sextiles Venus. At the same time, 6 p.m. and Venus likes Neptune, likes Pisces, sextiles, very positive. So I think whatever's going on here, coming in at 6 p.m. where you're starting to feel more comfortable in your life, building the structure, feeling more stable and secure about your life, I think it's really helping you, again, to find more confidence about where your life is going. I just said this, but especially with Venus and Taurus, to find more stability in life, for you to really focus on the things that you value, to prioritize, to feel like you're living your values. With Venus, to feel like you're organizing your relationships and your money better, to feel like relationships are helping you. Maybe you're being creative with relationships, getting a lot of intuitive insights about relationships, from relationships, about money. Okay, so I really like today, to be honest with you. I see lots of really good things coming in. I don't think I've seen the moon in a good spot all day like this day. So I actually really like it. Okay, then after that happens, tomorrow morning, the next aspect it's going to make 5 a.m. Mountain Time. And what's going to happen there is the moon's going to move further through Pisces. It's going to come into a sextile with Pluto. Okay, maybe bringing up more changes in where it is that you see your life going, maybe bringing up some deep feelings, but these are not the scary kind of feelings that maybe we had when the sun was in a square with Pluto earlier this week and some other things going on. These are the kind of changes in life where you're finally like, oh, okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. Now I'm understanding more what I need to change for my life to go, and this is a really positive change. And yeah, sure, some feelings are coming up, but these feelings are like super helpful, and I'm starting to understand these more. So I really like what is going on here. You have to remember, with all these planets now in Capricorn, Pisces is very favorable to Capricorn. Capricorn is very favorable to Pisces. Okay, so it's a very good spot. I like that's happening. Okay, what else do we have? At the same time, the moon sextiles Pluto tomorrow at 5 a.m. It's also going to trine Jupiter. Another very positive thing coming in. So I definitely see a lot of chance the very end of today into tomorrow to start to understand your life better with Jupiter, to start to make very positive changes, to start to address some feelings that have been hard for you, and to feel like you're finally getting a handle on these things and doing what you need to move on. So, I don't know. I like it. I like it. Other things going on, oh, come on, in the background, we do have the sun, still kind of in a square with Pluto, 22 degrees. Pluto's at 21, so there could still be some hard or scary changes that it is that you're making. But with the moon being in this spot, I like to think that these changes are getting much easier, that you're beginning to see more of the reason for these hard changes that you're making in life, and beginning to understand your feelings better as you do maybe some hard things, okay? So I like to think the moon's in a good spot to smooth out some of these changes that you may be making, to make them all worth it, or to give them all meaning, and to help you feel better about them. All right, while that's going on, we also do have Venus in a trine with Mars, which I've also been talking about for a while, really helping you as you're making some changes in life to build more stability in your life, more security, more boundaries, to move forward on some things that are very important for you. And with Mars in a trine with Venus, maybe relationships and money. Lots going on with relationships and money. Maybe you're relying on other people or your resources to help you build something that is important to you. Okay, also as this is going on with the trine to Mars and Venus, they're still making a sextile to Neptune where the moon was today. Again, bringing very positive things as you're building something that's important to you, that you value, moving forward on it, creating structures in your life, using your finances in your relationships. I think they're really helping you to understand what's going on, what you need inside, giving you spiritual insights. Could also be a chance with Venus in a sextile with Neptune, lots of compassion in relationships, to smooth over any rough ends in relationships, to make them better. So I like to think some good things happening here. Going on. We also do have, again, I've been talking about this for a while, Jupiter in a sextile with Pluto, positive changes, understanding your life, making better changes for yourself now that we're going back over things. So I like that. And then Chiron, of course, at 29 degrees, where the moon will be soon, maybe inflaming some old issues, inflaming some things coming up from the past. But I like to think the moon here today is really helping you make more sense of your life, figure out what needs to be done, processing everything that's happened to you the past few years, so that you can start to move forward. Even if there are still some insecurities lingering inside you with Chiron at 29 degrees, I think the moon, at least today, is helping you to get a better perspective on some of your pain, and to start to see more of the hope, hopefully more of the optimism, and have more of the faith about where life is going, okay? So that's what I've got there. Now your card for the day is the Ace of Pentacles. This is good. I like this. Wow, I really like this a lot. This to me reminds me a lot of Capricorn and of Taurus. I mean, it's a pentacle, you know, so pentacles to me, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus. The moon just happens to be making aspects to Capricorn and Taurus today. And I think what's going on, more stability coming in your life with this card in a good way. Financial stability with the pentacle. More, yeah, just feeling better about your life. Like you're starting to maybe build more roots, or like there's something that's maybe coming to you, maybe that you haven't experienced before or recently, that's allowing you to just feel better about your life and not feel like you're all over the place in a really like practical kind of way. Maybe just starting to feel like you're getting practical matters under control a little bit and taking care of some things, okay? I really like this card, okay? And if you're not feeling like that, needing to figure out, especially with all these pretty sextiles to Capricorn, needing to figure out how to bring more of that security, stability, boundaries in your life. And I think if you can figure that out today, or if you spend the time even just thinking about it, I think it's going to come together a lot easier than it would otherwise, okay? So that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I will talk to you later.